man was taking a shower when he noticed that his body was slowly shrinking. His wedding ring slipped off his finger, and his 6-foot-tall body shrank to just 5 feet, the same height as his wife. At first, he thought it was simply because of aging, so he didn't pay much attention. But he had no idea that with each passing day, he would shrink even faster. Within a few days, he became so small that he was only the size of the family cat. The cat saw him as prey and chased him around the house all day. To protect her husband, his wife had no choice but to put their beloved cat outside. As time passed, he became so tiny that he couldn't even climb onto the bed. His wife was afraid to sleep beside him, worried she might accidentally crush him while turning over in her sleep. With no other option, he moved into his daughter's dollhouse. At first, he thought this new life wasn't so bad. He no longer had to go to work and could spend all his time playing with his daughter. But he had no idea that an even greater danger was approaching. One day, while his wife and daughter were out, the cat found its way back into the house through a small hole. The moment the man saw it, he panicked. As he ran, he accidentally fell onto a fishing hook and injured himself. The smell of blood instantly awakened the cat's hunting instincts. Desperate to survive, he grabbed a sewing needle from the floor, but it was far too small to hurt the cat. He kept running and in his panic, accidentally fell into the basement. Hearing his wife's voice upstairs, he desperately shouted her name with all his strength, but by then, his voice had become so tiny that it sounded like the buzz of a mosquito. His wife couldn't hear him at all. When she noticed that the cat had been injured by the fishing hook and had somehow gotten back into the house, she briefly feared something terrible had happened. The man continued calling for help, but none of his cries reached her. He was now trapped in the basement of his own home. That night, he found a torn piece of cloth, wrapped himself in it, and somehow survived until morning. The next day, hearing his daughter's voice upstairs filled him with hope once again. He ran to the bottom of the stairs and called out to her, but his tiny voice still couldn't reach her. To get her attention, he picked up a broken piece of chalk lying in the basement and wrote his name beneath the stairs, hoping his family would realize he was trapped there. After all those efforts, he became extremely hungry. He searched the basement for food and discovered a mousetrap his wife had set, baited with a large piece of cheese. To eat safely, he threw a nail at the trap to trigger it, then calmly enjoyed the cheese. But he had no idea that at that very moment, a shadow was looming over his head. The basement was full of spiders. Now, his only chance of survival was to find a safe hiding place. He spotted a cardboard box in the corner and tried to cut a door into it using the nail, but the cardboard was much tougher than he expected. So he found some water, soaked the cardboard first, and then successfully made a hole. Without wasting a second, he climbed inside, pulled an object over the opening to seal it from the outside, and finally spent the night in safety. Be honest, what would you do if you suddenly became that small?